Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at Aquinas' answer to the article whether God is in all things. Now, this is an article. Well, it's a question in a question, right? Because it's Summa Theologica, right? It has questions and articles, but this is one of the articles. Now, let's get started. Now, as they say, Aquinas a day keeps an atheist away. Absolutely said by nobody, and I just kind of, I don't know, I thought it up at the top of my head. Look, I don't really care if you're religious or not religious. Just enjoy the video, But I thought this was funny. Aquinas a day keeps an atheist away. So yeah, maybe this should be the new name of my series. Right? Aquinas a day keeps an atheist away. All right, let's start off. So Aquinas does affirm that God is in all things, since he operates in all things because he is the cause of them. Now, the first objection to this question is that God is not in all things because he is above all things. The second objection is that anything that is in something is contained, and God isn't contained by things, but rather he contains them. Objection 3 is that because God is all powerful, his actions can extend to things far removed from him, and so it isn't necessary that he be in all things. And the last objection is that God cannot be in all things, since God is not in demons, and there is no fellowship in light and darkness. Now, on the contrary to these objections, Aquinas says, on the contrary, a thing is wherever it operates, but God operates in all things, according to Isaiah 26:12. Lord, thou hast wrought all our works in us. Therefore God is in all things. And so Aquinas says God is in all things, though he is not part of their essence, nor is he an accident, but rather as an agent that's present to that upon which he acts. Aquinas also cites physics. My bad, I spelled cites wrong. Remove the I right there. But Aquinas also cites physics from Aristotle, where a mover must be joined to the thing moved. Now, because since God is existence itself, and the proper nature of, or the proper effect of God is created, and the proper effect of God is created being, he not only causes being, but sustains and preserves it. And so therefore God must be continuously present in a thing for as long as it exists. And as Aquinas puts being, but being is innermost in each thing and most fundamentally inherent in all things, since it is formal in respect of everything found in a thing, as was shown above, question 7, article 1. Hence, it must be that God is in all things and innermostly. Oops, my bad, the slides. Let me fix that. Alright, there you go. Now, Aquinas' response to the first objection is that God is above all things in the sense of the excellence of his nature, because it exceeds all things, right? But not in the sense of distance from being. So despite God transcending all things, he is still going to be in all things because he is their efficient cause. And the response to the second objection is that spiritual things like souls and God contain the things in which they are present in. For example, the soul contains the body. Hence, God is not in things by being contained, but he is in things in that he contains them. But we say things are in God analogically because their existence depend on him. And so Aquinas then responds to the third objection by saying that all action requires presence to its subject. Just like how mover is to moved, there must be an immediate connection between cause and effect. And because of the necessity of God, he acts immediately in all things, as, Aquinas has already explained, of God being the efficient cause of, his creatures. Because remember, anything that is not God is God's creature, right? Something that's not God is God's creature. And God is continuously preserving that for as long as it exists. God is the efficient cause of that. And because of the necessity of God, he acts immediately in all things. And so therefore nothing is distant from God in of itself, but they're only distant in the sense of unlikeness to God's grace or nature. And this goes back to the point, well, because God's excellence in his nature, he is in a sense above all things, right? And so the reply to the last or fourth objection is that God is in demons in the sense insofar as they are beings, right? Aquinas has already elaborated on that. And although demons have their nature from God, the deformity of sin is not from God. Their corruption is not from God, right? And so thus, as Aquinas puts it, in the demons, there is their nature, which is from God, and also the deformity of sin, which is not from him. Therefore, it is not to be absolutely conceded that God is in the demons, except with the addition, inasmuch as they are beings. But in things not deformed in their nature, we must say absolutely that God is. Thank you. That's the end of the video. I will probably cover more articles, or I'll just do like a video covering a whole question, but I won't probably put the objections because that's a lot of writing or typing, right? Only I can do so much. But I will keep trying to produce rigorous videos. Thank you very much. Have a good day, guys.